In today's fast-paced and demanding world, many people face a range of pressures that can negatively impact their mental health and increase stress levels. The pressures of modern life can come from various sources such as work, financial concerns, family responsibilities, social media, and the constant barrage of information and stimuli. The constant pressure to achieve and succeed can create a sense of overwhelm and anxiety. Many individuals feel the need to constantly be connected and productive, leading to feelings of burnout and exhaustion. The pressure to conform to societal norms and expectations can also contribute to stress and anxiety. Add to this serious or long-term illness, caring for others, or facing the loss of a job or a loved one. These pressures can have a significant impact on mental health, leading to a range of conditions such as depression, anxiety, and chronic stress. The consequences of untreated mental health issues can be severe and can impact all aspects of an individual's life, including work, relationships, and physical health. It's crucial to recognize the pressures of modern life and take steps to manage stress and prioritize mental well-being. This can include self-care practices such as exercise, mindfulness, and spending time in nature. Seeking professional help from a therapist or mental health provider can also be beneficial for managing stress and improving overall well-being. By acknowledging the impact of modern life on mental health and taking steps to address it, individuals can live happier and more fulfilling lives. This video examines the positive role that bonsai and mindfulness can play in alleviating mental health issues. Shinrin Yoku, also known as forest bathing or forest therapy, is a Japanese practice that involves immersing oneself in nature to promote physical and mental health. The practice originated in Japan in the 1980s and has since gained popularity around the world. Shinrin Yoku involves spending time in a forest or other natural environment and engaging with the senses through activities such as meditation, breathing exercises, and mindful observation. Research has shown that Shinrin Yoku can have numerous benefits for both mental health and physical well-being. Studies have found that spending time in nature can lower stress levels, reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, and improve overall mood. Shinrin Yoku has also been shown to improve sleep quality, boost the immune system, and reduce blood pressure and heart rate. In addition to the physical and mental health benefits, Shinrin Yoku can also enhance cognitive functions and creativity. Practice encourages individuals to slow down and engage with their surroundings, which can lead to greater clarity and focus. Overall, Shinrin Yoku is a powerful practice that can help individuals to reconnect with nature and promote overall well-being. By taking the time to engage with the natural world and prioritize self-care, individuals can experience numerous benefits for their physical and mental health. Research shows that being around bonsai trees can provide similar benefits to the practice of forest bathing. While not a complete substitute for immersing oneself in a natural forest, the beauty and serenity of bonsai offers a deep connection to nature, reducing stress and improving mood. Caring for these small trees promotes focus and concentration and can enhance overall well-being. Bonsai, the ancient art of cultivating miniature trees in small containers, is often associated with the concept of slow living, a lifestyle that emphasizes a slower, more intentional approach to daily life. Bonsai cultivation requires patience and attention to detail, and a deep connection with nature, making it an ideal practice for those seeking a more mindful and relaxed way of life. The practice of bonsai can have numerous benefits for mental health. The slow and deliberate nature of the practice can help to promote mindfulness, reduce stress and anxiety, and increase feelings of calm and relaxation. Bonsai requires individuals to be fully present in the moment, which can provide a much-needed respite from the constant distractions and stimuli of modern life. Bonsai can also provide a sense of purpose and accomplishment, which can be particularly beneficial for those struggling with mental health conditions such as depression or low self-esteem. The process of cultivating and caring for a bonsai tree requires dedication and patience, which can help to increase feelings of self-worth and confidence. In addition to the mental health benefits, bonsai can also promote physical health. Spending time in nature has been shown to reduce blood pressure, lower cortisol levels, and improve immune function, all of which can contribute to overall well-being. Overall, bonsai and slow living are powerful practices that can help individuals to prioritize self-care, reconnect with nature, and promote mental and physical health. By embracing a slower, more intentional approach to daily life and engaging with the natural world, individuals can experience numerous benefits for their overall well-being.
I think the biggest single issue I had that bonsai saved me from was guilt and anger, and how to channel that anger. I was angry that Zita had cancer. I was angry that Dad had Alzheimer's and I was having to care for him. I was angry I had to give up a really good job, and I didn't know how to channel that anger. And I felt guilty because I felt angry. And I just spent hours with the trees, and I could almost take my anger out on them. And while I was doing the trees, I could think. And I just got me time. And sometimes I think it was just as simple as having that me time. And that did help resolve the issues. That's probably the biggest single thing I could say. Me time.
Bonsai is a practice that requires mindfulness and attention to detail. The slow and deliberate process of bonsai can help individuals to cultivate a deeper connection with nature, promote relaxation, and reduce stress and anxiety. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the present moment without judgment. Bonsai provides an opportunity for individuals to practice mindfulness by requiring them to focus on the task at hand and engage with their surroundings in a meaningful way. Research has shown that mindfulness can have numerous benefits for mental health, including reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression, improving overall mood, and increasing feelings of calm and relaxation. By engaging in mindfulness practices such as bonsai, individuals can learn to manage stress and negative emotions more effectively. Bonsai also provides a sense of purpose and accomplishment, which can be particularly beneficial for those struggling with mental health conditions such as depression or low self-esteem. The slow and deliberate process of cultivating and caring for a bonsai tree requires dedication and patience, which can help to increase feelings of self-worth and confidence. In addition to the mental health benefits, bonsai can also promote physical health. Spending time in nature has been shown to reduce blood pressure, lower cortisol levels, and improve immune functions, all of which can contribute to overall well-being.
I started getting into bonsai around 2.5 years ago. Just after watching videos on YouTube, it rekindled an old passion of mine. Years ago, I found a lump under my jaw, and then I found a second lump. I had a scan, nothing really came back. And then I started experiencing some twitching on the left side of my face. I went for an ultrasound, and they just told me that I had cancer. And the bad news really was that it surrounded my facial nerve, and in order to remove the cancer, they were going to have to cut the facial nerve. That meant that I was going to be paralysed on one side of my face. I went through really quite a challenging 18 months, as you can imagine. And bonsai helped me in a multitude of different ways. I used to get up every morning and go outside and spend around an hour just looking at the trees, seeing how they were getting on. Are the buds coming out? How are the leaves looking? What's the structure of the trees like? And it was really a form of meditation. So instead of me concerned with myself, I was just surrounded by nature, surrounded by trees, and it was a very, very peaceful time for me every single day. And for me, bonsai isn't a distraction. It was a changing state of mind. The act of just being completely present amongst my trees, I think of it, I was just entering, a state of presence where I wasn't thinking about my illness, but I also wasn't thinking about anything else. I was just looking at my trees, enjoying the bonsai, and that's a very pleasant place to be, whether you're ill or not. It doesn't matter. Bonsai is very, very closely associated, in my mind, with mindfulness.
Overall, bonsai and mindfulness are powerful practices that can help individuals to prioritize self-care, reconnect with nature, and promote mental health and physical health. By engaging in the slow and deliberate process of bonsai, individuals can experience numerous benefits for their overall well-being. Dealing with a serious or life-threatening illness can be an overwhelming and emotionally challenging experience. The physical and emotional toll of treatment and uncertainty about the future can lead to feelings of anxiety, stress, and depression. By offering a therapeutic and meditative outlet, a sense of purpose and accomplishment, and a connection to nature, bonsai can help individuals to cope with challenges of illness and find a sense of balance and peace.
For me, bonsai and mental health go hand in hand. It's something that I'm reluctant to talk about only because it stirs so much emotion. So what's my relationship between bonsai and mental health? A few years back, 2018, I was diagnosed with ME, or chronic fatigue syndrome. I was about 21 years old, and I went from running 10Ks, powerlifting, personal training, coaching, to I can't get out of bed most days, and yeah, that's been really hard. Bonsai saved me, and I'm going to tell you why. Bonsai for me is so therapeutic, and not only is it therapeutic and rewarding, but for me it is a hobby for the rest of your life. This is something that you have to take seriously, and it's something that you have to give a shit about. This is my replacement for fitness, powerlifting, running, all those things that I used to do that I loved. That same passion and energy now goes into my trees, and it's saved me. It has saved me from a place that I can't even talk about on camera. By sharing that with you, I hope that maybe some people will seek solace in not feeling alone in it. You're never alone, and it's really important that we talk about it.
The loss of a loved one can be an incredibly difficult and emotional experience. Coping with grief and finding ways to honour the memory of a person who has passed can be a valuable part of the healing process. Bonsai can be a meaningful way to create a lasting legacy and overcome grief. Placing the tree in a prominent location or incorporating it into a memorial garden can be a way to honour the memory of a person who has passed and keep their memory alive. Bonsai can be a meaningful way to create a lasting legacy and overcome grief. By caring for a living tree in memory of a loved one, individuals can find comfort, connection, and a sense of purpose during a difficult time.
So this particular tree is a Chinese elm, and it was gifted to my grandmother for her 90th birthday. And she cared for this tree for about a year, until about 9 weeks ago she unfortunately passed away, and this tree was then passed down from her to me. And I think by having this tree and practicing bonsai is not only a great way to remember her by, but also I get to carry on that passion and love for gardening.
Bonsai is not only a visually stunning practice, but also a rewarding and fulfilling one that offers a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Nurturing a living plant over time requires patience, dedication, and attention to detail, all of which contribute to the sense of fulfillment that many bonsai enthusiasts experience. Caring for a bonsai tree can be a valuable way to cultivate a sense of purpose and responsibility. As the tree grows and develops, individuals are responsible for providing the necessary care and attention to ensure its health and well-being. This can provide a sense of accomplishment and self-esteem, as individuals see their efforts and dedication reflected in the growth and health of the tree. Having a living thing to care for can also promote a sense of connection with nature, which has been shown to have numerous benefits for mental health. Bonsai provides an opportunity to engage with the natural world in a meaningful way, promoting feelings of well-being and contentment.
I suffer with anxiety, and I was properly diagnosed with an anxiety disorder when I turned 21, and I have the condition GAD, Generalized Anxiety Disorder. And that means that I do live somewhat of a limited life, because anxiety does put restrictions on what you can do, and it shouldn't do, but it does. And that's really where bonsai comes in, because bonsai provides you with an outlet, a creative outlet. And I love the relationship that you have with a tree, where you do your work on it and it responds and grows. You do further work on it, it responds and grows. So it's that beautiful relationship that you have with a living organism, a tree, that appreciates what you do to it, and you appreciate what it does for you in its beauty and the way it grows.
Bonsai, the fusion of art and horticulture, is often considered a form of artistic expression. The careful pruning and shaping of the tree to create a natural and aesthetically pleasing composition requires a great deal of skill, creativity, and imagination. Bonsai can be a rewarding and fulfilling artistic outlet, and it has been shown to have numerous benefits for mental health. Creating bonsai requires a great deal of patience and attention to detail, which can help individuals to focus their minds and reduce stress and anxiety. The process of working with living plants can be both calming and meditative, providing a sense of connection with nature and promoting feelings of relaxation and well-being. Bonsai can also provide a sense of accomplishment and self-esteem, as individuals see their creative vision come to life in the form of a beautiful miniature tree. This can be particularly valuable for individuals struggling with mental health conditions, such as depression or low self-esteem. Overall, bonsai is a valuable artistic outlet that can provide numerous benefits for mental health. By engaging in the creative process of bonsai cultivation, individuals can reduce stress and anxiety, promote relaxation, and cultivate a sense of accomplishment and self-esteem. Depression is a common mental health condition that affects millions of people worldwide. It's characterized by persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest in activities that were once enjoyable. One of the lesser-known effects of depression is its impact on rational thinking and decision-making. When individuals are experiencing depression, their ability to think rationally and make clear decisions may be compromised. Negative thoughts and emotions can cloud judgment, making it difficult to see things objectively. This can lead to a cycle of negative thinking and behaviour, which can further exacerbate symptoms of depression. One way to combat this is by talking to others for perspective. Discussing one's thoughts and feelings with a trusted friend, family member or mental health professional can provide a different perspective and help individuals to gain a clarity on their situation. By hearing another person's viewpoint, individuals may be able to identify patterns of negative thinking and challenge them, leading to a more balanced and rational perspective. Research has shown that social support is an important factor in recovery from depression. Talking to others and seeking out support, individuals can improve their ability to cope with symptoms and reduce feelings of isolation and hopelessness. Overall, depression can have a significant impact on rational thinking and decision-making, but talking to others for perspective can be a valuable tool in overcoming these challenges. By seeking out support and engaging in open and honest communication, individuals can gain a new perspective, challenge negative thinking patterns, and work towards a more positive and fulfilling life.
There's so many different areas of my life that when going through a challenging period of my life, bonsai was a massive help, and it's difficult to quantify its value.
If you are someone who's currently struggling with your mental health, perhaps you're in despair, or you convince yourself that your friends and family would be better off without you, or maybe you're even contemplating self-harm, then please reach out and speak to somebody. They may not be able to take away the burden of the things that you're suffering, but what they almost certainly can do is help you reframe your sense of perspective. And they do say that a problem shared is a problem halved. Although you might think that friends and family might be better off without you, I'm sure they would be absolutely devastated to know that that's how you're feeling. Remember that you are unique, and you're also uniquely you. You're not alone.